Oh, hey, welcome in, everyone. I am totally prepared for this week and not at all completely and utterly unprepared. Somebody give us a recap of last week. Ooh,
We died. Three of us. Three of us died.
One of us died. Two of us got knocked out. Two others got knocked out.
And the Pope, the glorious savior of everyone who is part of Deus Vault, did popey things and saved everyone. And you're welcome. What actually happened was we fought what we didn't know then, but we do know now. The Jabber walk?
Jabberwock.
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 Yes.
Not a Jabber scythe. That's totally different and would suck. We would die more.
A Jabber what now?
It's all right. It's a Warhammer creature.
thing.
So much worse.
Putting it in my notes for later.
Fought a Jabberwock, lost to the It's questionable if it was considered fighting after the first turn. I killed it first turn. Then it proceeded to revive itself, and
Start decimating us.
yeah, we got rocked. Specifically Ray.
Trash rolls.
Ray got rocked.
And I would like to point out that whoever was controlling his character did not move him out of the beam line of fire and the chance that he had to.
So Ray got rocked and died, and then we revived him, and then he died again. Well, didn't die. He went down again. And then Alara went down, and Magir went down. Magir also got rocked. Bro got high, then unhigh, then had his mind basically
Diddled.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Got
to put
brain
it.
diddled by this creature.
Then that stopped. Then he got absolutely wrecked and went down. So basically did nothing. Then we used Word of Recall. Recalled everybody back to the temple where we fought the last boss. We also brought an insane dude back with us.
The unstable cobbler, definitely not the Mad Hatter.
Who did lots of crazy things, and then we burned so many spells trying to save him, just to find out that he's got a Jabberwock egg in his tum or chest, more his chest. Basically, he's that dude from Predator or from Aliens that births the alien. Which does this mean at some point in time he got face huggered?
Brian, we can't hear you.
Brian's muted. But I'm going to assume that was a yes.
Didn't you say it stabs with its tail and ejects the egg or something?
I believe I made a reference to a parasitic wasp.
Technically, a face hugger could in fact be a parasitic wasp, depending on the context of how you look at it.
Fair.
But basically, we brought him back here. Did a bunch of debating on whether or not just to rip it out of his chest. Then we searched for a surgeon. Critted on a D100 roll and failed to find a surgeon. Not upset. Definitely not going in the book of grudges or anything. But it was explained. It was explained very fair that how the roll was going to go. But I just feel like,
stupid way to word it.
Crits, right? Because for some reason, if I had rolled a nat 1, I would have done great. Yeah, make that make sense. Get in the comments.
I will.
And then we went and got Salazar's help, and now we're going to rip the guy's chest open after we long rested. Right? Or we're about to.
We were ending it with us going to bed, weren't we? Bryant?
I didn't think we'd gotten there yet.
I thought we were going to because we had just gotten approval from Salazar to do it. So we were going to take the dude, leave him at Salazar's, and then go long rest, and then come back in the morning.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, because I didn't set any of my stuff.
No, you guys hadn't taken a long rest yet. I think you were about to.
Yes. So we're long resting.
Yes. Let me just clear the turn order real quick. Get back to the screen you guys are on.
So can we go ahead and put that input?
Hold on. Where are you guys long resting? Where are you going to long rest?
Well, I would imagine we were we're dropping him off at Salazar's, and then we're gonna go
To that same
either stay at
place we
the
were
end, or I
sleeping.
imagine we could sleep at the church.
Yeah,
Maybe.
either way's fine. You guys get a full night's rest.
It'd be really cool. Roll 20. Obviously, you aren't watching this, but if you were, right, when I hit long rest, if like my class resources reset to the maximum, or my other resources reset to the maximum, would be kind of cool.
I think there's a toggle for that somewhere.
Well, like your some of them don't, but like specifically like the other resources that you add in.
Gotcha. So yeah, everybody gets a long rest, except Kedron, maybe. Guess who shows up again?
Wow.
Make a roll for me.
All right then.
Let me see what that was real
Well,
quick.
I already increased my stuff because you said everybody got a long rest, but
That's fine. Just make it anyways. We'll figure it out from there. You've been passing it every time since then.
and it's what save again?
That's what I'm looking up. Hold on.
So wisdom or charisma?
You know what? Screw it. You just get away with it tonight because I forgot to have you do it before you rested. So it's fine. She takes the night off. She didn't have the extra spell slot come the end of the evening.
Which is almost more terrifying.
What has she been doing?
I almost made a your mom joke, but maybe torturing your dad's soul. All right. You all wake up. It's the next morning. Yay.
Yay.
Josh and Kristen, can you access your sheets right now?
I think y'all are muted.
Yeah, it was frozen for a second. I am attempting.
If you need to, we can re-up your stuff.
Oh no!
Our table, it's broken. Right, so, if I remember correctly, Ironcloak is the one that's heading up this whole surgery thing.
That does seem to be correct.
That's what he said.
I am the most surgery of boys.
You are using what?
I said I am the most surgery of boys.
Ah, indeed.
So he pulls out his Guandao. I'm back.
All right. So what are y'all doing this morning?
Well, Magir's gonna roll his portent dice. I know that, just in case we need those.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, can you please come roll your portent dice?
Then I believe we're probably having breakfast or some equivalency. And then I would imagine we're going to Salazar's.
Yeah, all in a normal morning. Stuff happens. You get up, you eat your breakfast.
Over the course of this breakfast, as we're eating, so after we're finished with this, depending on what the outcome is, what's the plan? Find another spot, we'll try to go back again. Not bad portent dice rolls.
I mean, that sucked. Like, on a level of awful. We haven't been that bad since, I don't remember when. But, I'm down for either. We just need a better game plan if we're going to go back. Although, did Salazar like tell us would getting rid of the egg do anything to the like actual Jabberwock or no?
You didn't ask.
No. We should ask. But I doubt it, right? Except it might piss it off. That's very very likely possibility. Also, does like anybody else find it funny that we're about to tear a baby out of some dude's chest and sell it to the magic space wizard? Or not funny, like sad that this is what our life's come to. Like
I mean, it seems legit to me.
y'all remember back when like we actually used to do good?
Pretty sure tearing a parasite out of an unwilling man is generally not bad.
Hmm.
Unless killing him.
I mean, good's all about perspective.
I mean, it's still a child. Just because my definition of what's a child differs from yours doesn't mean I get to just rip you out of some dude's stomach and sell you to a space wizard. I mean, or interdimensional wizard.
Okay,
I mean,
okay. I mean, but then what if you have like a fertilized chicken egg? Do you count that as the same thing?
But I'm not ripping the fertilized chicken egg out of the chicken's stomach to then sell it to a magical space wizard.
This quote-unquote chicken egg was placed there unwillingly and is actively killing and driving the person insane in eternal torture.
Do we know it was put there unwillingly? I'm not saying we shouldn't do it, right? Obviously, the ends justify the means, but
From what I was able to gather, this is just a common fisherman that found himself in a dangerous place and became an unwilling incubator. That process is actively driving him mad and torturing his mind and killing him. So
that's fair, I guess.
at this point, I've kind of stopped having pity for such monsters.
Kedron, at this point, I feel like you've stopped having pity for much of anything. But let's be honest. You didn't have much pity for anything before your mom went crazy. Or not crazy, but started acting crazy. Well, I guess she was always acting crazy, but you know what I mean. I do remember a time back when you were willing to chop off a child's hand because they stole some gold from you. So. But that's neither here nor there.
So you're saying we want to go back to
I mean,
living by the...
things were a whole lot more simpler when we were just fighting priests who were secretly like demons.
Now the demons and monsters aren't hiding behind veils anymore. The only difference I see.
Well, I mean, you can't say it wasn't way more simpler when life was, when I met you guys, when we fought that priest, Father Caliday. Life was a whole lot more simple back then. Now we're using interdimensional doors to travel to random parts of the world we never thought we'd be going to fight giant screaming dragons that make people go insane when a year ago we didn't know dragons existed, or at least they were a myth. Now we fought how many? 4?
Met a dragon. One other dragon, to my knowledge, aside from this one.
We also fought that ice one up in the mountains.
True.
Twice.
We didn't fight it.
Well, we
but
ran away from
we
it twice.
encountered another one. 3?
3. That's still 3 more than should have ever existed.
this point, I'm just focused on getting done what we need to.
Yeah.
Can't let myself get bogged down by anything else.
I'm not saying we should get bogged down. I'm just saying it was easier. Life was more simple. But you know what? This food was great, but I think I'm about done. I've got people to tear open and surgeries to do, I guess. I don't know.
Onward then.
You
All right.
ready?
After reminiscing about the good old days of simpler times, we're dealing with a possessed priest involved in making a deal with with a devil. Much simpler times. Um, the party moves forward over towards Salazar's place. Do you guys already have inspiration?
No, I used mine.
I have a buffed inspiration.
Cool. Obi, inspiration.
Yay.
You guys head over towards Salazar's place. Josh's HP is still at 3. I feel like that's not good.
The entire site crashed when I tried to do mine, so I
Okay.
did not do his.
I'll do his. I got you. There you go. All right. So y'all head that way. Across the town, which is actually starting to rebuild at a pretty significant pace. Like you're very impressed with how quickly they're cleaning up and starting to rebuild and attempting to achieve some level of normalcy. You also see people starting to plant small amounts of crops in any green space that they can find. While the city is safe, it ends at the city walls. It's going to be difficult to grow crops here, but they are trying their absolute best and using every inch of available green space that they can to attempt to grow some sort of food already.
To be fair, there's a lot less people. Don't
There
need near as
are a
many
lot less
buildings.
people to feed.
Any destroyed buildings, they could just clear rubble and turn that into cropland.
So you see that happening as they're starting to clear green space and till it and plant. And you make it over to Salazar's shop. You come inside, and the man is sitting in a comfortable chair, arms shackled to the armrests, with looks like padded shackles. Kind of sitting over in the corner, just jabbering. And Salazar sitting at the behind the front desk. You're back. Have a good sleep.
I don't know, with the things we've run into this week, I'd say about average.
Fair. Well, good news. I was able to get some instruments, so we have some surgeon's tools here. I'm not trained in medicine whatsoever. I will provide what knowledge I can in the assist, but I will not be performing surgery on this man as I'm not confident in my abilities. Were you able to find anyone who could take this on?
No. But I've done a few surgeries in my time. I've helped with something like, not this, but like remotely in the same kind of ish realm, but never by myself.
Is any of our group trained in medicine so they can assist him? Because I'm not.
Mm,
Nope.
I am, though, going to. While we're at I forgot to do this last night, but I'm going to just do it while we're at breakfast. I'm going to recast Revivify into the spell Pearl.
Okay. Do you have the diamond for it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Nope. Listen, if you can explain to me how you use one of your other skills to assist, I'll allow it. A skill you are proficient in specifically. If you can explain to me how you use one of your other skills that you are proficient in to assist with this endeavor, I will allow it.
Use perception to help point out, any arteries, anything I see as he's cutting open. Make sure he doesn't nick anything. Just keep an extra eye out.
I'll allow it, yeah.
I could persuade the egg to come out nicely.
Well, would that be perception or
No,
insight
sorry,
for that
no.
one? Either way, I think it's the same roll. So.
Perception. And you're not even using it to roll. You're just giving the help action. But we're using our homebrew help action rules to where, one person is advantage, the next person is a +1, the next person is a +2, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Salazar is offering the help action already. So you're starting with advantage. And then Kedron is a +1. And Salazar is using the Arcana skill for it.
And if we start to lose him at any point, I will start pumping in my healing resources to stabilize him. Because I can just do like 1 point at a time and just enough to.
You can use that to give the help action instead if you want. It's up to you. You can burn a resource for that. If you have something like that, a resource that you can burn or an ability that you can use to offer the help action, you can do that too.
Well, I'll just use the roll then if it's going to be the same.
So if you guys have any abilities you'd like to use to help, and you can explain how that ability helps, I'd allow it as well. Anyone? Ray?
No, I'm looking. Trying to.
McGear? Is Josh off dealing with kids?
Okay, so Salazar's using Arcana. Jacob, what were you using?
McGear, you're
Perception.
Laura, you're muted.
I stepped away to ask Josh something, but I can't find him. So,
Oh.
what's up?
I was asking if Josh is dealing with kids right now.
I don't know what he's doing. He's not with the children. I can't find him.
Oh, interesting.
He was making himself some food, but he's not in the kitchen, so I'm not really sure.
Well, if the food's not going in, food must be going out then.
It's entirely
Josh.
possible.
All right.
At least that's how Josh was when he was a teenager. Either food was going in or food was going
Ray,
out.
if you want to use Arcana, I'll let you. And Salazar, he has some lay on hands points he could use.
Okay, yeah, because I was going to say, that's pretty much the only thing, unless I can somehow deceive the guy that he's not in as much pain as he thinks he is, because I am trained in deception.
Nope.
Darn.
What else are you proficient in?
Religion.
And he also said you can use spells and abilities.
If you have any spells or abilities you think would help, you could use those.
My spells and abilities are not meant to keep things alive.
Fair. I don't feel like hitting this man with hellfire would help much. All right, so we're going to be rolling this at least until someone says otherwise. With advantage.
Actually,
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say I've got Spare the Dying.
Yeah, you could do that, and that would allow Salazar to use Arcana, so that'll work.
Yep.
All right, you're going to have advantage and a +2.
All right.
So Salazar goes, all right, well, then let's begin. Kaylee has prepped the downstairs area for surgery. Not something I thought I'd ever say, but strange times. Let's get this man down there. You kind of unshackle him, take him downstairs. He doesn't really resist. He seems pretty docile at the moment. I put him under a light mesmer spell to keep him docile. He pulls out a little coin. Once we get him in position, I'll activate this on him. It's a sleep token. Really? Nobody the sleep token reference? Okay.
Sorry, I'm concentrating on other things right now.
Yeah.
I
It'll
didn't
put
know
him
you
to
listened
sleep.
to Sleep Token.
I don't, but I
Same
know they
here.
exist.
That really caught me off guard. Not gonna lie.
I don't listen to sleep token. I just know that they
Oh.
The
exist.
songs aren't bad though. Like I've listened to
Like
a
when I've
couple.
heard them, they're fine. It's just not one of those things I go out and listen to, like on purpose. It'll put him to sleep. He'll then be restrained, and my daughter will be maintaining sleep. She's the anesthesiologist. He kind of gets the guy in position. He pulls out a roll of surgeon's tools, so you're not going to be doing this with your Guandao unless you just really want to, but that's going to be disadvantage.
Wedge it under there, pop it out.
Rolls it all out. All right, a little background on what we're doing. Maybe a little understanding will help. I don't know. It's going to be somewhat intertwined with his systems. It's pulling nutrients from him to grow. Once you come in contact with it, it's going to try and drive you insane, as it's doing with him constantly. The same mental affectation as the Jabberwock itself gave. I would suggest wearing gloves. Even then, you're going to be somewhat susceptible, but less so because they're not making direct physical contact. Yes, that's about it. Also, if we don't do this, it will tear its way out of him eventually and eat him from the inside and kill him. As you're kind of getting everything situated, you look over and you see a blob of flesh with an incision in it sitting in the corner. Now, once we're done, we're going to transfer it into there, where it will then continue to incubate, but obviously not causing harm to any living being.
Let me know once we start reaching the danger zone of it possibly influencing Iron Cloak. I have something that could help.
Very good.
Danger.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Outstanding. So this is going to be not just
Yes.
one.
Okay, hold up 2 seconds. You
Yep.
can keep going. I gotta go say bye to my niece.
Well, it's about you, so we're gonna wait till you come back.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. Hey, the guns in Halo, were they more black or gray?
Right
Black,
on,
I think.
Hmm?
Black, I think.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, the rifle had like some gray highlights along the shield up top, but I know the SMG was black and the shotgun was that black?
That was gray.
That was gray. Okay.
Gray with
Pistol was
the-
silver.
yeah.
A hand cannon. SMGs were black. Just depends on the weapon.
Cool.
Oh, and Bryant, something that we completely forgot about when we were playing Ready or Not with Dad. We forgot to start to command people to come towards us before arresting them.
Oh yeah, how do you do that again?
You click on the mouse button while you're pointing at them, and it'll pop up a little command menu for them.
You mean the shoot the mouse button?
No, the center like mouse.
Oh,
Click the mouse wheel.
the wheel. Gotcha. Okay.
Click the wheel.
Yeah, that'll do it. So, I guess I can explain this now, and then I'll explain it when Obi gets back. He's gonna make 3 medicine. Well, no, not 3 medicine checks. He needs to succeed 3 medicine checks before he fails 3 medicine checks.
Oh, fun.
DC 20,
Nope.
advantage, and a +2.
Dang. No pressure.
To be fair, he has a +10 medicine.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I was already made at DC 20. I was like, I wonder what his medicine is. I wonder what the odds of succeeding are. Oh, he was already at 50% before advantage and that. He's fine.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Brian. So I told Jacob and Obi about this. I'm starting to work on a mini campaign for Call of Cthulhu now.
Yes. I'm so excited. Call of
Yeah.
Cthulhu is so much fun.
Yeah. I'm going to run one more module, and then I'm going to move into this.
Excited. So when do we get to
Alright.
run the one more module? When are we doing that?
Well, I just need my work schedule to kind of stabilize, and
That's fair.
then, yeah.
All right. Obi's back. All right,
back.
Obi. I explained to them, and I'm going to
I
explain
heard.
to you.
I had my headphones on. I heard you explain.
Okay.
3 successes before 3 fails.
Correct.
DC 20.
Correct. Advantage +2.
Okay.
Set up to where I can keep track of it. All right. Please explain to me your opening move of the surgery.
All right. Well, he's asleep, right?
Yeah, he has been kind of restrained to the table. Kaylee has come in and put him to sleep and is maintaining the sleep, even though he's going to be taking damage, right? Because he's going to cut up
Right.
and she's maintaining the sleep. And the rest of you are arranged around his prone form, preparing to do the surgery.
All right. So I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that he is that like Salazar's tools and everything are sanitary, right? I imagine he's like cleaned them super duper good.
Yeah, they're clean. Like these are a surgeon's tools that he borrowed from somewhere.
Okay.
They're not like rusty and blood
Yeah.
spattered. I mean,
I'm just double checking. I mean,
like they're probably
yeah.
not completely sanitized because again, germ theory hasn't really been developed in this world, but they're clean.
So here's what we're going to do. We'll start off by I'm gonna, if Kedron's cool with it, I'm gonna borrow the jug of the alchemy jug from him.
Yep.
I have a
Pull
pot,
that out.
water into it. I'm gonna stick all the tools in there, and then I'm going to use purify food and drink to clean the water, which since it's touching the tools, should in theory clean all the tools.
I'll allow it.
All right, then get them all out. Then I am going to actually first off.
Are you using salt water? Because we can do salt water for sanitization.
I don't know that it matters. I'm purifying food and drink, so as long as there's water, it's good. We'll say salt water. Then I'm going to use the I will cast guidance on myself. Then I'm gonna take. I imagine he's got a scalpel or something equivalent, a very sharp knife.
Yes.
And I know where. Well, actually, find the equivalency of a marker or some chalk or something. Mark where
Grease pen.
Grease pen, whatever. Where I'm cutting, where the item is. Kind of, get my field set up, and then.
Also, since we
Hold on. Let him talk.
Kedron.
I was gonna say, since we didn't hear from Josh how he's helping, he's just gonna be your nurse that you just say scalpel, and then he wipes the sweat from your brow.
Yeah. And then, anyway, I'm gonna start cutting.
Yep. Although I do have a question, Jacob. Why would he wipe the sweat off of his brow when he asked for a scalpel? That's a horrible nurse.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, like the surgical
Like,
assistant
wipe.
that
Yeah.
hands them the scalpel, wipes the sweat off while they're working because they can't touch themselves.
All right.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like McGear is the person I have stand way the frick over there, and like he can watch and take notes, but he does not come near because I'm gonna ask for a scalpel and he's gonna be way too busy. Like, ooh, well look at this. Let me write down about it.
All right, so with all of your prep work, because that was excellent prep, and I really appreciate that, you get an additional +1. You are now at an advantage +3.
All right.
Plus guidance.
Plus
Plus
guidance.
guidance. So this is a medicine check.
All right. So it's
Advantage
16,
+3. Okay. Okay.
19, plus
Yep.
guidance, which is a D4,
Yep.
which means I at least hit 40 or hit 20.
I was like, how did you hit
That's
40?
going to be plus, so 21.
All right. That is one success.
All
You take your scalpel and you make the first incision, and you are right on that line, not too deep, not too shallow. Why did I forget the word for shallow? You start making your incisions. Everything is going perfectly well. You nick something. Blood begins to flow a little more than you would like to. This is your second medicine check.
All right. It's going to be 20.
What are you doing to stop the bleeding?
Okay. Well, I assumed you wanted me to roll for it. All right, but I can.
Yeah. I want you to tell me what you're attempting. You roll for it, and then I'll tell you the outcome and the setup for the final
all right.
for the next roll.
So, Nick, whatever it is,
Mhm.
right? And I'm gonna. Oh, shoot! If only I were a actual, medicine boy, I would know what I'm talking about. But like, start to kind of. Actually, I'm gonna get Ray. What? No, Ray wasn't doing anything. McGear was there, right?
I was.
No,
Ray
Ray was using Arcana, or was using what?
Spare
were
the
you?
dying.
Spare the
Okay,
dying. So if
so
he goes down,
he's currently not doing anything, right? He casts the
Yeah.
spell. He's currently not doing anything. I'm just gonna like lift up this flap and just grab his hands and have him hold onto this flap while like I get in there to suture off whatever is bleeding.
You're gonna have him stick a thumb in it.
I mean, we're in his abdomen, unless we nicked his heart, which would be, I would assume, a failure. Sticking his thumb in isn't going to do much.
Well, Bryant, you get the reference, right?
yes.
No, I also got the reference, but for practical
All right.
reasons.
Yeah, you're
Went over
able to
my
kind
head
of
on the,
suture it a little bit. You're kind of getting that done. Salazar kind of reaches in. It's like a good sutures. Let me make sure that doesn't come back open. Kind of touches it. He'll expend 1 point of his lay on hands and close the sutures in
Mm-hmm.
to where it's nice and solid and healed back up. Because that is a success. You are now to the egg itself. The only thing left is to trim away the organic material that is attaching to the egg and feeding it nutrients. And then remove it and sew him back up.
Is he in the danger zone that we had talked about before for it starting to be able to start trying to influence him?
Once he makes contact.
But
Well,
It depends on how he describes
if there,
what he does.
the way he just described it, there's skin around this thing that is feeding it nutrients. So until
You
I
have to cut
pick
that
it
away.
up, because I would not be like, if it's encased, I am just going to like cut or leave the entire bit of skin that's feeding it, like, and just cut around that and pull that out.
Okay.
Right, because I imagine there's like a thin layer of like,
Yeah.
Some sort of
Once you
scar
physically
tissue or
pull it
whatever.
out is when you're going to start getting influence, but that'll be after this check.
And is this mass of meat like open already?
Yeah, there's an incision in it.
But it's like in the corner, not.
Yeah, like you're going to have to take it, walk over, shove it in there.
Is it hooked up to something in the corner, or is it just in the corner?
There's some tubes running to it.
So it's unlikely that we could move it.
Yeah.
All right, McGear, we're gonna cut this thing out, and you are going to mage hand this into the body over there.
Ooh, nice.
And then I will do whatever suturing and stuff I need to do once it's in there to fix it all up. All right, I start cutting. Is this the point where I roll?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
because you said like once I told you what I was doing, then you tell me
Yeah.
to roll. So I'm just-
Sorry. You're like, and so I started cutting. And I was expecting you to just go ahead and roll because that was the end of your narration.
It's
Good.
22 plus 3 is 25.
Don't forget. Oh, guidance only works once, huh?
Guidance work is one roll, so it was on the first
Okay.
one.
Nice. Which is good because that first one would have been a fail without it. It would have been 1 under.
It would have, but I have inspiration, so
Yes. 22 plus 3, so 25. Yeah, you're able to pull that thing. You get it cut away perfectly, not too much bleeding. You're able to get McGear to mage hand it up and out and over into the other spot. As soon as it gets shoved in there, McGear activate or not McGear, Salazar activates something and it just heals the flesh mound around it. And he goes, all right, pushes the skin back into place, kind of closes the guy up a little bit, and then takes out something, puts it on his chest, activates it, and a healing pulse goes through the man, and it just closes back up.
Are my hands still in his chest?
I would imagine not at this point.
congratulations.
I mean, to be fair, I was never told to take them out.
Ray, you are now a conjoined twin.
Yes. No, your
Oh,
hands
well.
were removed for you. They were just like, okay, take these out. Quit playing in the man's innards.
But I was just finding the good parts.
So the man has been healed up. Kaylee quits focusing on keeping him asleep, but he stays asleep for a little bit. I'd say that was a grand success. You held up your end of the bargain. Now it's time for me to hold up mine. How does 20,000 gold sound?
Yeah. That sounds great.
Very well. Let's go. Takes you upstairs and pays you out 20k gold.
Sweet.
Congratulations, you guys have 20,000 more gold. So what's the plan from here?
So does taking that out, is that going to hurt the adult one? Or like totally separate entities or
About that. Totally separate entities.
Oh,
I'm glad we didn't kill it. That'd make it even more angry because it would know that. Also, were any of you injured by it in your fight?
uh-huh.
Some of them were hit by some sort of beam from its eye.
It's probably on its way. It's a good thing we're most of the continent away. It'll be able to track you forever.
Alrighty.
At least that's the information I was able to find. Not a lot known on these. They didn't appear until after the calamity. Some believe that the remnants of dragons. Others believe that they were just lizards who were mutated into false dragons. Not really sure. Exceedingly rare. Like, as in, this is the second confirmed sighting of one since the calamity. But the stories go that they'll be able to track you forever after they've hurt you.
So, do we want to try to go somewhere else or end the threat now?
I mean, I would imagine we don't want it coming to the city. Um. Salazar, what's the chance you can teleport us back to somewhere we already were?
Let me look at his spells real quick.
Is there any particularly known methods of keeping it dead? Because we killed it once and it came back.
Well, use a magical item to come back.
No, it came back to life before. They used the magical item to heal itself after.
Alright.
It does have self-healing properties. Not much is known about it. Everyone that was in the fight, so everyone, give me a investigation. You're correlating two separate pieces of information that happened.
Hey.
Give you a what?
Investigation.
Investigation. Oh, dang.
That's a 10.
Ooh, Ray's got a -1.
29, 27, 10, 11,
Okay, give me a second. I'm looking for something.
9.
You could do that. Let me get the exact description on this. Oh, cool. All right. 27, 29. Okay, those two. So Magir and Kedron. It regenerated after Father Ironcloak absolutely hit it with necrotic damage. However, it took a little damage on the next turn and it did not regenerate. Kristen did hit it with her axe.
Radiant.
And I believe Magir hit it with his force bolt, with his magic missile. You're not sure which one caused it to not regenerate. But there were at least a few types of damage mixed in there, and at least one of them caused it not to regenerate.
It's Radiant. We have a good chance of taking it down, knowing that if it's Force.
So what? Force is his magic missile?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And then her axe does Radiant.
All right.
And also slashing. So you have 3 types of damage that were dealt in that turn, and you're not sure which one was the one that caused it to not regen.
Well, based on knowledge of just magical creatures in general, couldn't we eliminate mundane damage sources?
Can you? You can
Some
make an
are-
Arcana check. Anyone who wants to.
Give it a try. 12.
What was the question?
So one of the 3 types of damage that was dealt in the fight caused the Jabberwock to not regenerate. Kedron, that was acrobatics.
It's the same. It's the same roll either
Okay.
way.
I
And
also got a 12.
You said anyone can
It
do it.
was right. It was slashing, radiant, and force. And his question was, based off of our knowledge of magic and regeneration and abilities, could we safely say that mundane slashing damage was not the cause?
Ah,
Magir, you're pretty sure it's going to be impossible to narrow that down, because normally, probably, but magic is weird, and that thing was weirder. Ray, you've heard a poem before. Deep in the bowels of hell. A nonsense poem regarding the Jabberwock and a certain sword. And you know for a fact, remembering that poem and everything entailed and the discussions you had around it, it is in fact slashing damage that keeps it from regenerating.
I'm gonna be honest. When you started with "Deep in the Bowels of Hell," I was like, "Oh, he's just gonna break into a impromptu poem," but no.
I mean, I could have just pulled up the Jabberwock poem, but I didn't.
I think I remember hearing something about slashing preventing it from healing. But this was all just, it was nonsense bard poems. I don't know if we can take them seriously or not. Bards always rather get something else instead of. I won't go there. Don't want to offend the Pope.
As far as your question of can I take you somewhere you've already been, I can, but it costs. And that's not me just being a jerk. That means it literally costs me every time I cast this spell, like 5,000 gold.
Ooh, second there, I thought you were going to say 20,000.
No.
Well,
Right. I still have my crystal short sword in the bag of holding, but I do not have it listed exactly what the crystal property did. I knew it buffed it somehow.
I don't remember. I'd have to go so back deep in my notes.
All right, I have the Jabberwock poem. In twisted woods where shadows creep, the Jabberwock wakes from his sleep. With glaring eyes and venom breath, it stalks the path that whispers death. Its claws like hooks, it hides like stone. It rains the dark, a terror groan. Yet legend says, when courage calls, a single slash, the monster falls. So raise your blade, both swift and true. The Jabberwock awaits for you.
I don't think that's the original. The original had to do with the Vorpal sword, but it'll work.
Cool. That's probably a lot better. I just use ChatGPT.
That's fine.
Do you happen to have any weapons on hand, the more slashing variety that would fit my fighting style? Something possibly a bit lighter, more agile? Something that's just Salazar.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta look up what kind of weapons do slashing damage. Daggers and short swords, right?
I thought daggers did piercing.
Let's find out.
Short swords and scimitars I can use because they have finesse, essentially.
Piercing. Yeah, you're right. I do have a scimitar.
I need a light or finesse weapon with slashing, essentially.
I do have a scimitar.
What are its properties?
+1 scimitar, serrated. It's not very impressive.
Well, wasn't the crystal short sword basically? I don't remember exactly. Wasn't it like a non-magical +1?
I
Something like
honestly
that?
don't remember.
Does that sound right to you?
I have no idea. You know how long it's been since I gave you that sword?
That's kind of what I think. There was something else to it, but I'm pretty sure it had at least a non-magical +1 or something like that. It was like lighter or something. I don't know. So if it's that and you're fine with me running as a non-magical +1, it might just be good for me to. I just
Okay,
want to
you
go
can
with
have
that.
it as a non-magical +1.
We'll see about maybe figuring that out later. But
Father Ironcloak, I think your Guandao is already
It is.
slashing.
It is slashing.
Nice. So, are you wanting me to cast the spells to take you back?
What does everybody else think? I'm down to go. I mean, it's better us fighting it there than it showing up here. And I mean, at this point, if it's already tracking us down, there's a good chance. I mean, it's been a day. I bet it's, at least far enough away that we could clear out the rest of those small creatures and then be ready for it.
Small creatures.
Yeah, there was.
large cockatrice and some sort of floating, flying meat blob shooting beams from its eyes.
Had like a bunch of eyes, like on its wings.
Were they
shot you-
jabbering as well?
Yes.
I have heard that can happen. Their jabbering madness can draw you in. Good to know that that's true. That's just going to make the price of the tame one that I have downstairs even higher.
We also, there was a cat, almost like a displacer beast, but the size of a displacer beast. But I don't know. We saw it when I saw it when I was climbing down a tree, and it had like a really unusually large smile, and it smiled at me before it ran away. No tails, like a displacer beast, but the size of a displacer beast. And it was brown.
Never heard of it. But if you manage to capture a specimen, please do let me know.
Will do.
Do you have a scroll or two of Blade Barrier?
Let's find out. What is the level of Blade Barrier?
6.
It's going to be a pretty tall ask, so let me roll for it and see if he does or not.
And then any sort of mental protection from its mental.
Or does he have a spell book with it written down so that I can be able to cast it?
Nope.
Anything for mental protection from its influence.
Sorry. I don't keep books and scrolls or even magic items here much. I primarily deal in components.
Well, it didn't
Fair
necessarily have
enough.
to be a scroll or a book, even an item. I know you carry items.
Not with me at this time. I can keep an eye out for one. I can work with Kaylee to maybe get one made, but that would take a couple of days at least.
So, maybe dangerous, but I say best strategy. Have our lighter combatants stay at a distance, pelt it from a range, do at least some damage, even if it will regenerate. Our closer combatants try to stay close to Alara to be bolstered from its mental influence.
I have a question.
Sure.
Well, if it's only able to be killed by slashing, would that affect how disintegrate works?
Guess you'd have to try it and find out.
Because technically that's force damage, but if it drops to 0, there ain't nothing left.
Guess we'll find out.
Which, even if it drops to 0, I'm from some other source of damage. I vote we just immediately pounce on it and start hacking it up with slashing weapons.
Right, but if he vaporizes it, we couldn't very well hack it
Well,
up.
I would say even
Yeah.
outside of that, but like just see make sure that keeps it down. But I think unless anybody has another plan, have our ranged mages in the back pelting just to hurt it, even if it is going to regenerate some, and then have us up front tanking and fighting with slashing weapons.
All right, are we ready to do this then?
What did he say it was going to cost to send us?
5,000 gold.
Yeah, if we each spend 1,000, then
Well, so we just got 20 grand.
or yeah, we could also spend it out of that. Yeah,
So we spend 5,000 from that, and the other 15 just goes into the group fund.
sure.
All right. Y'all hand him the 5,000 gold. He puts it in his lockbox, pulls out a gemstone. All right. You have everything you need.
I believe I do.
Good. I'll send you back to the clearing. Now, the good news is you should have about a day to prepare. He'll most likely already be flying this way, so it'll take him a day's travel to get back again.
Cool.
Fun. All right, is everybody else ready?
Yes.
Good.
I have an idea,
Yeah.
which it can be on either side. How long does it take for you to cast Magnificent Mansion?
That long.
1 minute.
Set up somewhere, have somebody high up scouting. When they see him, you start casting it, and then when he comes to us, we have a place to retreat to if we need to.
Okay.
I think it would be a good use of spells in case we get in a rough spot. We have a place to retreat to and be out of his influence.
Or I can cast it slightly ahead of time before he actually gets there.
Well, we don't know how exactly when he's going to show up. That's why I say we have somebody at the top of one of those trees. As soon as we spot him out in the distance, which I can usually spot out pretty far, you start casting, and then about the time he gets there, or maybe a little bit before, hopefully, depending on the speed. Because I imagine with me, with my eyesight, unless this thing flies like a fighter jet, then I can spot him at quite a distance out from the top of one of those trees. And that'll give us enough time, at least, hopefully, at least a minute, or at least close to it.
All right. Then I believe we are ready to be teleported.
All right, everyone
imagine-
outside.
I
I'm not
imagine-
casting inside of my.
I imagine Kristen's cool with it because you didn't say affirmative or negative to it, but I'm going to go on the limb and say she's cool with it. Josh is
Not
Kristen.
hearing a negative.
All right.
Y'all. He goes. All right, everyone outside. I'm not casting this inside my shop.
Right.
Salazar's coming into the out?
You walk outside, and it's the ghostly ethereal plane.
That's fair.
Right. All right. Holds his hands up, makes a motion, and you see a small hole punch in reality, which then carves out a circle, which then implodes into itself. There you go.
What? No
George.
line that twists into an opening.
There's your gate. Get through it. You have 1 minute, and I don't feel like holding it open. Please move.
Can I go through?
Move through.
Yep.
Just like to point out, you just had a 9th level spell used to get you where you need to go.
Well, we paid a boatload of money for it.
Well, that's because he has to burn a 5,000 gold diamond every time he wants to cast it.
Right, but I'm going to just point out, I would imagine that egg that that he gave us 20 grand for is probably somewhere upwards of like 100 to 200,000 gold is what he's getting from it. He was just willing to help us with that, so I think he made a pretty penny off of a single 9th level spell.
Yeah.
And some lay
He
on
broke
hands.
even on the 9th level spell. So you all go through the gate, and you arrive exactly in the middle of this clearing with the table still there. However, the illusion is gone, and you just see chunks of raw meat scattered across the table. The illusion is gone. It's quiet other than the sound of birds and insects surrounding you. There's some blood spattered on the ground in different places where the fight took place. Give me perception checks.
Which I was about to do that anyway, but for specific
As
reasons.
we get there, I kind of shudder. Came close to death twice here.
Ooh, baby! Ooh, baby! I'm more perceptive than Kedron.
I can't tell you how much I love this. Perfect. Ray, you're traumatized.
Hey, fits.
Father Ironcloak, I can't tell you how well this fits. You all start looking around, fanning out just a touch, and Ironcloak, you see kind of in the shadows, on one of the branches, a feline face with a wide, wide smile. Just kind of looking at you guys.
I'm gonna like kind of sweat. Like, does it follow my movements? Is it like watching?
Yeah, it like watches you move, and then it'll watch one of the others move for a bit, and just kind of sitting there grinning at you guys.
How far away from me is it?
Probably like 30 feet. It sees you watching it, and its grin seems to get a little wider, and it stands up, and it does like the whole cat stretch thing, kind of shoomp off the edge of the tree branch it's on. You see it vanish.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Before it vanishes, can I do something before it vanishes?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna cast command on it and tell it to come here.
Kind of
Command is one word.
All right, I will cast suggestion on it
Mhm.
and tell it to come here.
What save is that, and how high?
Pokeball, Pokeball. Gonna use that Pokeball.
Wisdom saving throw.
Cool. How high?
I would imagine it's my spell save DC, right? So 18.
Cool. It rolls off the tree branch and vanishes. Then from right behind you, you hear, "Well, that was rude. I'm not even sure I want to help you anymore."
But I didn't know you were sentient. I've just seen you twice.
And you decide to cast a spell on it.
Well, I was
All the
just-
rest of you just see this large, like, panther-sized creature appear behind Father Ironcloak and start talking.
One of those things where we're looking at Father Ironcloak, there's no way this thing could fit behind him, and it walks out from behind him.
Yeah, a little bit.
Immediately,
I'm gonna
weapon
turn to
up,
Kedron. I'm
shield
gonna turn to
up.
Kedron. Kedron, I swear to God. I swear to the Allfather. Do not do anything.
I mean, it was, snap. Weapon, I didn't attack, but weapon and shield was already up.
Sorry, my friend's a little traumatized with life stuff. Tends to swing at anything that just appears. I just wanted to, like, I didn't know if you were sentient. I just wanted to, like, meet you. That's why. So I was just suggesting you to come over this way.
So rude.
I'm sorry.
Anyways,
So,
surprised you all came back.
it's kind of our thing. We don't always make the smartest decisions.
Well, clearly you came here to begin with.
Insight check or any sort of, do I sense any sort of, hidden malice or like hostile intent in general?
Roll for it. Malice or hostile intent? No, there is a sort of predatory vibe to the thing, but you're not sure if that's just because it's a big cat. But it doesn't seem like it's planning on like attacking you right now.
Let me double check something.
So you guys are here to take on Jabberwocky.
We are.
Sorry, Jabberwock.
I mean, yeah,
I think
we're here to
adding the
take on the
EY
band. We're here to take on that band.
Well, I think adding the EY makes it copyrighted, so
It does.
you're here to take on the Jabberwock.
That's the
He
plan.
sucks, doesn't he?
A little bit.
Yeah. All those nasty beasties he has under his control. You know they all flew off looking for you guys, right?
Yeah, we're kind of luring them back here.
Oh yeah, he knows where you are for sure.
Yeah.
He, she, it. I don't know. They're hermaphroditic. It's weird.
Yeah. He's probably a little pissed.
You took his egg. I'd imagine he is.
Yeah.
Did you scramble it up?
No.
Is this whole thing about a mystical omelet? Tell me it's about a crazy omelet.
Oh, that omelet was so good.
Make a deception check for me.
Okay.
You're not a
Plus
good
9.
liar, dear, but thank you for telling me what I want to hear. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I just wanted to humor you.
Oh, and I'm quite amused. This is too good.
So that
Kinda
insight
takes a
roll
step.
is actually higher. I rolled a 3 and I can't roll under a 7.
Cool. Same result.
Okay.
Never mind.
So, you want to defeat the Jabberwock? I think I could help.
And how's that?
Am I? So based on our experience from the Feywilds way back when,
Mhm.
am I getting Feywilds vibes?
Give me an Arcana roll. 25. Based off of Kedron's earlier realization that this is sort of Fey touched, you get the feeling that while this isn't the Feywild, the barrier here between the two realms is probably very thin, and some of that energy is seeping through and affecting the wildlife and the fauna and the flora and all of it. So while this isn't the Feywild, it's Fey influenced.
Fayish.
Fey-ish.
Fey adjacent.
Perfect. It's
What?
Fey adjacent.
Someone call my name.
A facent?
We're gonna move on.
So,
Anyways,
I would venture to say this is going to be some sort of deal where we do something for you and you help us out.
Let's say that. The thing that you do for me is you get rid of the Jabberwock.
Oh well, I mean that we
Okay.
can. Hopefully we can do that.
I mean, he keeps trying to control my mind, and while it doesn't work, it's really annoying. And he tries to bite at me because he thinks I look tasty or something. I don't know. I just want to live in peace and eat my prey that comes along. Yet here I am, hiding in the shadows from a giant lizard with wings.
Wait, so how long have you been here?
All my life.
Was the guy? I never caught his name, but the one who was like babbling at the table, was he here before you, or did you come?
Oh,
before?
goodness, no. He's only been here for like a couple of months.
Are you sure?
As far as I know.
The clothes he was wearing dates back to like 20 to 40 years ago.
Time can work funny here. From what I understand. I've had someone show up and then leave, and then the Jabberwock brings him back alive to sort of, use him as an egg. They usually don't work. They usually die in utero. Interesting. Anyways, and he's like, yeah, I went home and then I was gone for like 40 years. And I'm like, bro, you were only here for 2 days the first time. Other times they're like, it was like I was gone for 2 seconds. Time gets funny here, but not every time.
That's
Weird.
unsettling.
It's kind of a roll of the dice whether or not you get time delayed or time accelerated.
It's not the first time we've experienced this. I'm hoping it's more towards the end of the last, though.
That would be cool.
So, anyways, the help I offer. How do you all feel about mind-altering drugs?
What?
Mind-altering drugs.
Like what they were on before.
Oh no, that was mushroom spores. That was not good. This one will help you to resist the Jabberwock's charm. A few side effects.
What are those side
Sort of
effects?
other side effects.
Things will appear brighter and funnier. You may lose track of time. Slightly psychedelic, but not so far as to not be fun.
Will it impact our capability to fight?
Depends on your constitution, I suppose.
Makir just kind of like inwardly sighs.
I don't. If not saying we will do this, but if we do,
Ooh, one more thing. Are any of you mages?
That would be me.
I point to Magir.
He kind of prances a little bit. Ooh, that's fun. Minor side effect whenever you try to cast magic. It may or may not do what you wanted it to. But
we
it's a very
all have.
slim chance that it won't do what you cast it to. Mechanically, if you take the drugs, you're going to take a -1 to hit. And all of your tackles, just a flat -1.
What?
If you're casting a spell,
Is it the gosh darned like
Wild magic?
stupid? Is it wild magic or is it the stupid?
if you are casting a
area
spell,
we were in that cast fire cult.
You will roll a con save. And if you fail the con save, we get to roll in the wild magic table. Con save is 10. But you will be immune to the jabbering.
Hearing.
If any of us take it, I suggest only the frontliners that plan to stay within range, if possible.
Hey, you only live
Can you
once, and I don't
repeat
want to
yourself?
deal with the
Right.
Jabberwocky. I'm taking it.
Brian, would you mind repeating what it does? Because we had a screaming child.
Yeah, so a flat -1 to your attack rolls. And you make a DC 10 con save anytime you cast a spell. And if you fail, instead of casting the spell you intended to cast, you roll on the wild magic table to see what you cast.
Well, I thought you had to make a con save when you took it. You said something about making a con save when you took it.
Oh, that's for it to do that. If you fail the con save, you get high as a kite.
Anybody that takes it, be close to Alara.
I have no intentions to take this drug.
I'll take it.
Since you write down my court notes.
What is the process of taking this
We're
medication?
gonna go visit a friend.
Is
and
it
you're
something
gonna-
I could hold on to and take just before the battle? If
Mm.
needed.
Yes and no. I have a pretty good idea of when he's gonna be back, and I'll make sure that you get there, get smoked up, and get back just in time. Oh, never mind. He has a traveling one now. Yeah, no, we can do it. We got to go visit my plug. I mean, my friend.
How would he feel about being with us when it comes? We plan on setting up a sanctuary that the beasts can't enter. He'll be in there, and if we need it, we can pop in, get it, and pop back out.
He doesn't leave his domain.
What if we set up the trap in the domain?
He would be very angry. Like I said, he has a traveling like contraption to take it that he can rent out to us now. He just made it not long ago.
Well, then let's go see your friend.
Oh goody.
I'm keeping all sorts of an eyes out.
Follow me. He starts leading you through the forest, and down into like a hollow, where the trees give way to mushrooms. And it starts to get dark, and you look up. This hollow is a tree that's fallen over, and you are inside of a hollowed out tree that is absolutely massive and allows you to walk upright in.
So like
Inside
we're in
of
one
the
the sequoias.
Yeah. Mushrooms growing everywhere, some of them glowing, some of them not. And you find a man-sized caterpillar
Yeah,
sitting on top of a mushroom with a hookah.
kind of figured.
Ha! Look what the cat dragged in.
Ha.
Ah,
Ha.
these are my new friends. Friends, this is Catter. Catter, these are friends. I never introduced myself. My name's Chester. Pleasure to meet you all. And your names. I didn't catch your names. Wait, hold on. The last time you were in the forest, did any of you say each other's names?
Nope. Wait. Like
I'm going to
last time we were
respond
here?
with,
We'll just go with introductions.
well, we may allow you to know them. We do not give them to you.
He just looks at you and cocks his head. Okay.
We've had his name stolen in a place like this before.
What? That is outstanding. I don't even know how you do that. That's beautiful.
I believe it has something to do with you being like a god of the Feywild.
Oh, that would do it. Deities are weird. Anyways, Catter, these individuals would like your special concoction to fight the Jabberwock. Yes. You bring payment? Of course I brought payment. And it kind of opens its mouth and it sounds like it's hacking up a hairball. And a just mass of plant matter lands at the thing's feet, lands at the base of the mushroom the thing's on. Ugh, it's always wet when it comes from you. But it'll dry. He uses that to make other concoctions. It's hard to find and he can't get it himself. It won't grow here.
Wait, do we have the baggie of medicine?
You do have a baggie of medicine.
I have a baggie of medicine.
Wonder what extras we can get for the baggie of medicine.
Other ways to get high.
You're gonna tell me
Listen,
this
if
guy
there's
wouldn't
the
do
type of
underwear?
fantasy drug y'all have just been itching to try, now's your time to buy it.
I'm just saying, we also think that it's medicine, and we don't know that it's actually not medicine.
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure I
Magir should
also-
take it. I feel like Magir should try it then.
The next time he's really hurt.
Yeah. His medicine.
Yeah, but I don't know how good this medicine is versus potions, which I know what's right there. And Magir is incredibly way too logical to do this.
Well, then we should give it to this guy. Whatever it is, maybe he can use it.
We can at least ask him about it. He's a purveyor of drugs, and we know drugs and
let's be
medicine
honest.
are somewhat connected.
At worst, we're about to give him a baggie of crushed up oxy, right? At best, maybe it's cocaine.
Or it's bath salts.
Or it's bath salts. So it's a win-win for us.
Trying to think of how to even remotely roleplay this because you guys would have no clue that I have this as well.
What? No, we know you have it.
No.
Yeah, because we looted it
It was
from.
never mentioned. I panhandled for a street act while everyone else was doing stuff, and I got it along with some of the gold. No one has a clue I have this.
I was almost positive that was what we found in the one professor's lair. Was one of the items we found in the professor's lair.
No, he got it when he was panhandling in Kangakuru.
All right, cool, whatever. What plants is that?
No, the stuff that was vomited up was the cat making payment.
Right, I'm just trying
He's
to
asking
figure out
what plants the
plant
payment was.
the payment is because the cat stated it doesn't grow here.
I don't know what it's called. It's some plant that grows on the other side of the island. It's just a plant. When it's dried and ground up and mixed with a couple of other mushrooms that grow here, it acts as a powerful psychedelic.
Do you?
So you are skilled in the forms of alchemy then?
Something like that.
Could I interest you in a deal? Is it just like the leaves of a plant, or is it like a full plant, or?
It's like the full plant.
You let me take one of these with me, and while we're here adventuring, if we run into more, I'll collect it and bring it back to you.
What do you just want the leaf?
I just want something so I know what I'm looking for.
And the deal is then what?
Well, you give me one now, and then I'll bring you back more later.
For goodwill?
Then you pay me for them like you normally would.
With drugs.
Sure. I guess. I didn't quite think this through, but that's not in character. That's me. I didn't quite think through where I was going with this, but sure.
No, thank you. Chester here provides me all that I need.
But what
Just
I
hope
bring
that
you wouldn't be digested.
It's fine. Besides, from what I understand, you're probably not going to be staying here, and I don't believe you're going to be coming back anyway. And I don't believe you're going to be surviving. Nothing fights the Jabberwock and survives, but I'll give you what I can to help.
I did. Once already. But alright, that's fine. That's fine. It's cool.
Anyways, here you go. And he takes out a jar. Just filled to the top with this brown, powdery substance. Hands it over. Reaches behind him and pulls out another hookah device. And hands that over. Chester, make sure that comes back to me, even if these chuckleheads don't live. You got it.
Just hope the baggie of medicine isn't the drugs I gave to one of my D&D groups that opened their mind to the astral and also opened them up to possession, easy possession by spirits.
So Chester's like, well, got our drugs. Y'all ready to head out?
What would you
Yes.
suggest the best place to lay our trap would be?
I mean, probably the clearing. Wide open space to fight. One of the most open spaces on the island you're going to get. Other than that, it's extremely dense foliage, and you're not going to be able to get long shots on him. And I do suggest staying away and spread apart. What we're about to smoke here in a little bit will help with not getting driven crazy by his jabbering. But remember, there's a beam of fire that comes out of his eyes, and I wouldn't stand in a line if I were you.
just do like drugs, right? That's all you do. By chance,
Yes.
like make trees grow quicker or anything like that.
No.
Why do spell slots have to be so difficult versus the number of spells I have?
I do have one thing. He kind of reaches over and pulls out a potion. Says, "Drink me" on the front. I have a potion of
What is that?
reduce, and he pulls out a cookie or a pastry-looking thing. Except you look closer, and it's not like a chocolate chip cookie. It's just a dense, compacted brown puck of something with little black spots in it. And this, it says, "Eat me." Of enlarge. I could trade these away for something suitable. Preferably anything of the pharmaceutical variety that I don't already have.
Oh man, I can do something really stupid and keep the stuff and make for something hilarious and dumb later. Or I can get something practically useful.
Your choice.
You're killing me. Oh, darn it, McGear, you and your logic. Alright, so McGear's gonna like reach into like his robe and pull out this little baggie of white powder.
What is this?
Honestly, I don't know because the way I acquired it was essentially for free and I was not given details on it. But it is from my lack of understanding of the medicinal variety. But
Give it
you
here.
being a alchemist in nature, you would probably know much more of it than I would. And I pass it over.
He takes the bag, kind of opens it up, dips one little like finger in. Seals it back up, tucks it away into some sort of storage. You're not sure where it goes. Please take them, take them.
What was it?
I'm not sleeping tonight.
Meth.
It's booger sugar.
Oh.
Straight up fantasy cocaine.
Oh man, that's hilarious. I'm still gonna be so disappointed to like not eventually accidentally just mess somebody up. But like I have to play to my character to this one.
I'm just saying, McGear, you could have just had the best pocket sand ever to exist.
You don't know what happens if you take it? Firstly,
Yes,
you
I
enter
do.
barbarian rage, even if you're not a barbarian. So yeah, you could totally pocket sand somebody with it, but then every turn for the next while, you're making con saves to not have a heart attack.
What a perfect D&D term right there. For a while. No time,
Yeah.
just a while.
I'm so sad I will not get to use this, but it's
Because
just
I'm not
perfect.
pulling up the sheet for it right now, and I don't remember the exact time frame on it, but it's not important because y'all just traded it away.
Cool. I'm gonna write down a potion of reduce and a cookie of enlarge.
Yep.
So if we give the enlarge to our already big strong boy, imagine how much bigger and stronger he's gonna be. Well, small strong boy, but then he would be a big strong boy.
I mean, or here we
Kedrin, are you able to go invisible?
Yes, I'm not sure if this thing can see through invisibility, but yes.
I mean,
Fascinating.
meta knowledge wise, I know it can.
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
If my invisible mage hand, because of telepathy. Wait, do I have telepathy? I did grab telepathy. Did I grab telepathy? Okay, touch, etc. Yes, telekinetic. Okay, cool. So if I use my invisible mage hand and it is holding something, is this thing floating in midair, or is it invisible while it's inside the grasp?
Oh no, it's floating in the air.
Okay. There's a good distinction to have.
Yes.
Well, I imagine at this point we're heading back.
Yeah, you can. I was just making sure you don't have anything else you wanted to do in the weird mushroom tree cave hole.
I will find a good tree to be able to scout from, to watch out
Mhm.
for him, and I'm gonna start setting up ropes and in intervals because I can drop a decent amount without taking damage, but I'm not that far. So I can climb down a little bit, drop to a branch, climb down a little bit, get up and down quickly. That way I have the perch set up.
Mhm.
All right, McGee. I don't know if shouting will, which I don't know sure how close this is to Anna's pretty far. The other thing shouting at you. Why don't you have your bird stay with me? When I see it, I will warn you, and you can start casting.
All right.
So you guys will have the rest of this afternoon and night to prepare. That thing flew off yesterday morningish. Yesterday. Um, so it won't be back until tomorrow.
Doesn't mean we can't do as much prep as we can.
That's what I'm saying. You have this time to prepare. What are you doing to prepare in this time frame?
Okay. So first off, just question-wise, who all is planning on taking the drug? Because it is kind of important to know who I may or may not need to look out for more if they're high as a kite.
If I'm up close, my plan is to, right when we're about to start, cast a spell on myself and then take a hit. That way I'm not.
This drug will last 8 hours, by the way.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Because I'm going to be
Ray's
up
taking
close,
it.
because
McGear's
we
taking
need at least
That
one,
is
hopefully
pass
two.
or fail. Whether you pass and you get all of the good stuff, or you fail and you end up high as a kite, it will last 8 hours.
But I will also, when I take my hit, I'm going to try to be close enough to Alara to get a boost for my save.
Are McGear and or Alara planning on taking the drug?
Magir does plan to, next to Alara.
Does Alara plan on taking the drug?
Drug. Yes.
So what I'm
My-
hearing is, like
my-
always, Father Ironcloak is the DD and babysitter.
See, my idea was to have our casters just stay out of the range so that they could stay clear-headed, and have our frontliners up close. Plus, if worse comes to worse, I can cure myself of poison effects. So
I would just like to point out, because knowledge we figured out last time, that at least the mushroom spores weren't cured by like removing poison. So
Yeah,
they were.
The effects weren't.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
No, because I cast it on Ray, and he was still blitzed out of his mind.
I used my paladin resources to cure poison on Josh.
Yeah, no, you cast a healing spell. Jacob used
not lay on hands.
Yeah.
That's it's the is it healing hand? No, that's my racial.
It's lay on hands.
Yeah, lay on hands has
Because whatever you
specifically
used, I had you drop it, and it didn't specify the effect that he was under.
Well,
Yeah,
so
it says
I
poison
use-
effects, cure poison effects, or heal. I have to choose one or the other.
Right. I used less restoration on Ray, which gets rid of blind, deaf, and paralyzer poison, and it didn't work. And so, like, I could. If that's not the case, then obviously I'd know or whatever. But okay. So that does work.
No, you used greater restoration. So I scrolled back in the chat. You used greater restoration.
Greater restoration was on the insane guy at the chapel.
Okay. Well, let me go back further. That's right, because here's the actual fight.
Because lesser restoration
Magnificent
isn't something you. It just like you just remove. It's not something that you like
Disintegrate.
cast necessarily.
Lunar Axe. Okay, so
Well,
let's
okay.
see. I got.
Sorry. Either way, like it obviously works.
Okay, yeah. If it should have affected poison, then I
So
misread
no, I
something.
mean, I
forgot
could
something
be
should
wrong.
have-
I don't know. So removing poison does,
Yes.
which is okay because then that means I probably shouldn't have tried to take the drug anyways because
Resistant.
yeah, darn.
No,
Dang.
that would help you. You want to succeed the save to not be high as a kite and just get the good stuff. Like if you succeed the con save, then you just get you get the less bad effect.
I'm still high as a kite. I just get bonuses to being high as a kite instead of just being laying on the floor giggling while.
The effects are way worse if you fail.
Yeah.
Like the negatives are way worse.
Either way, I'm not planning on taking it. I'm babysitting everybody else.
Sweet. What are y'all doing to prepare for the evening and afternoon before?
Okay, so I'm taking the spell pearl out of the bag of holding, and it's going to go to
Yep.
Kedron since he can cure his poison, so he can maybe be not crazy, or he's about the only one who can not be crazy if he fails.
The one you have Revivify in?
Yeah.
I have some purple. I have some old potion bottles. I'm going to divvy up a handful of purple worm poison charges into some of those and hand them out
Would we know?
because I have that regenerating purple worm poison.
Do you have to drink the like shrink potion to shrink, or could you like coat an arrow with it and shoot something and then it would shrink?
You have to drink it. It has to be ingested.
Is this going off of the reduce and large spell, or is this a essentially permanent version?
Neither.
Did he tell us like how long they last for, or did he just give us the cookie and?
He just gave it to you. So what'll happen is you eat it or you drink it, which you can like sneak it into their food or drink, and they get to make a save against it, but it has to go through the mouth into the stomach to work. If you choose not to resist it, then it will last for an hour, and you get to either be enlarged or reduced per the spell's effect of enlarge or reduce. It's just how it's administered and when you get to make a save is slightly different. So like if you inject it into them, no effect. If they consume it, then they get to make a save or choose to let it happen.
If we were to cut their throat open and pour it down the hole in their throat, would it?
I mean, fair.
Okay.
Oh, point of note, guys, by the way, as long as it's not blind, it's going to keep shooting those beams of fire at you, so you might want to go for the eyes.
Noted.
Okay, so I would like to, because you had said before there's a bunch of like trees downed in this clearing, right?
A couple of them, yeah.
Raid, don't you have a spell for that?
For what?
I was saying, Ray, doesn't Ray have a spell for that?
Yeah.
Hey.
I would like to, since I am Strong Boy and have
These guys aren't here at the moment. Don't pay attention to them.
29 strength, I'd like to start sticking the trees back in the ground.
These are big trees. You can make a strength check for it.
I will make a strength check.
The 29 is allowing you to make the strength check because these are big boy trees. Is that all of them? Oh, no, one more.
Magira, what's the wording of mend?
The wording of mend?
Yes. If I were to stick the tree back on top of its stump, would that count as a single break? That could be mended.
It would be larger than 1 foot, 1 square foot.
All right, strength check. $15, probably not.
You're able to muscle up some of the larger ones and kind of, but not with enough force to get it driven down to stand up on its own. Where are all the...
I can help using my ring of mold earth and just pivot some holes for you.
Also, we should probably pick out a spot for where the entrance to the mansion is going to be?
Show me where you're with the mold earth. You can do so. The first couple of trees are failing. Let's see. So normally I would allow that to give him advantage, but he already made the roll. But I will let you roll, and you can see you have one last tree. McGear's coming over to help with that to try and put in place. You can place a tree if you manage it on a roll with advantage. Him using mold earth.
Okay, so just asking, can I not have a tree to like? Basically, all I want to do is create some sort of like something that I could technically hide behind.
Yeah.
So like, not necessarily a tree token, but can you just give me like a block that I could hide behind, so I can still see what's going on, like in the area necessarily. Also, where are we planning on putting the house?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Is where do we plan on stashing that? That way we have a retreat point if we need it.
McGear, that's a you question. You have the.
What's the question?
Where are you planning on putting the entrance to the mystical mansion?
I mean, the entrance is invisible, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I could just put it like
Also,
right here.
do we know which direction the it would be coming from? Did Chester tell us which direction, or can we figure out which direction?
Well, we know where we were. We know where we
Probably
are.
the south.
We should have a basic cardinal direction. So
Probably towards the south. Also, here's your brown block of whatever that you can hide behind. Where you put it.
So if it's coming from the south, I'm a vote. You said you're putting the mansion here, so maybe like here-ish for the block.
Yoink. There you go. You're able to use some wood and kind of maneuver it into a position to where you can hide behind it. It is a piece of cover.
Yay!
Oh, that would be a really dumb thing to use.
What?
Using telepathic bond on the Jabberwock.
All right. Are there any other preparations for the evening?
During our rest, I'm going to change my fiendish resilience to poison.
Makes sense.
And I'm just having trouble with mine. It's not a like celestial, elemental, fey fiend, or undead, correct?
It is not.
Okay. I do not have any other things I am.
right. So anybody that uses any sort of physical weapon, I gave you, which would be Iron Cloak and Alara. Since Alara has 2 weapons, I'll give her 2 charges of poison, and I'll give Iron Cloak 1 of purple worm poison.
I recommend that we get the alchemy jar and coat this table in oil.
We'd probably want to do that a little bit closer, like first thing when we wake up. That way, because if we have it on overnight, it'll probably dry up some.
I vote do it now.
Well, we can
Which
do it,
I could
we
leave.
can do it now, and then in the morning do it again because it resets.
Yeah. Well, we can do it now, and then when I go up to start scouting, I'll leave it here, and when McGear starts casting, whoever else is here can coat it in oil again. And I'm assuming since I'm going to have your bird with me, he can assist me in keeping watch and watching out for it.
Yes.
All right. You all retire for the evening. Are you sleeping out here? Are you using the mansion? What are y'all doing?
I mean, I'd imagine we're using the mansion.
Yeah, because after he rests, he'll get his spell slot back for it.
Well, how
Drop
long
mansion in
does
the chat for me again.
stick around for?
It also lasts for 24 hours.
It does last for 24 hours. You'll have it till tomorrow night.
So if it comes in tomorrow, we may not even have to recast.
Depends
right.
on how long we want to rest before hopping back out.
All right, I'm sleeping in the mansion.
It forcibly ejects us.
All right, mansion is populated. You all go in and go to sleep. Everyone gets a long rest. Kedron, except Kedron, maybe. Give me that. Let me pull it up again.
Before I go to sleep, can I cast Bless on myself?
How long does
Actually,
Bless
no.
last?
That actually never mind. It only lasts a minute.
Yeah.
So
Blah 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 blah. Wisdom save.
so. Although before I go to sleep, I could ask Father Ironcloak to do what's the not aid the D4 because that lasts until you make the roll, doesn't it?
Bless, and you'd have to look it up and see.
No, it's not blessed,
Guidance is up to 1 minute, but it's the next
Oh.
roll they make.
Oh, I thought it was just the next roll. Never mind.
No.
All right, you said wisdom or
Correct, wisdom.
you know what? I'm going to use that buffed inspiration on that, which was you decided to go up to a D12, right?
I thought you were
No,
bringing
D10. You're at a D8 now. For normal one, it should be a D8, and you should be D12 for this, or D10 for this one. It went up by 1 die size.
21.
21 total.
Mm-hmm.
You are fine. You once again get a good night's rest. Again, you feel your subconscious mind being assaulted, and you are able to shove her aside. You are ignoring the haters.
I cannot afford whatever ill effects that will bring come morning.
Hey, what are we? Did we ever figure out like what type of creature this is that we're fighting?
A Jabberwock.
What's a type of false dragon?
False dragon.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. Is everybody cool with going to break before we do combat?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, actually.
All right.
Oh yeah.
We shall be back in.
To it.
And we're back.
Hey! All right, we're back at it again. Got some snacks, got some potty breaks. We're all ready to rock. All right, you all sleep for the evening. You wake up the next morning. You all kind of step outside after eating a lovely breakfast. Chester is there. He'll probably be here in a little while. You might want to get ready.
I'm going to head up to my scouting position with the bird.
Are you boofing drugs?
No, not yet.
Sweet, drugs last for 8 hours.
Yeah, but I want to cast a spell before I hit it.
Sweet.
That doesn't last that long.
You go up there. What is everyone else doing?
And do we have the... Could you put a token for the door on here? That way I know where to go if I need to get in there.
Draw a line, not measure a line.
And Kristen, are you okay with me removing whatever status effect that is from your token? Because whatever it is should have worn off by now.
All right, right there, Josh.
Gonna click that off there.
Yeah, right here.
Right here. Gotcha. There you go. There's the door.
And I will be coming from where when I drop down?
I imagine you want to be on the side of the clearing that's probably coming from.
Gotcha.
Unless otherwise noted, most maps are oriented with north is at the top of the map.
All right. So I'm gonna move to the cool tree of awesomeness.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast a good old Guardian of Faith. So Bryant, I need your coolest angel token, please, or second coolest angel token, please.
I don't have any.
Hold up, I might have a.
How long does that last?
8 hours.
Oh, nice.
Can I summon an angel token, Bryant?
There you go.
care?
How about that? Is that good?
Oh, that's
Or
perfect.
maybe that guy? Or do you want more of a fiery angel of retribution?
You mean a fiery angel of valor? Because
Yeah, sure.
yeah. But I feel like it's larger, right? Because it's the guardian of faith.
Which color do you want?
I want the red one.
Cool. And what does the spell say as far as space that it's occupied?
It occupies that space, so I guess it's 5 feet.
He's tall though.
Yeah, he's tall. Yeah.
Eric, and
he is going to go.
controlled by. Where is Father Ironcloak? I got Kedron, Carthanek, McGear Payne, Susan, Sister Mary Clarence, Alara Vero. Why can't I make him controlled by you? Here, hold on. We'll just make it that. Controlled by character settings. Controlled by settings. General generic. There we go. Get rid of that. And you should have access to it now.
No.
Would you like
Hold
me
on.
to?
There you go. Now you should have access to it.
No.
What the heck?
Right. And
Controlled
I left
by
the
Father Ironcloak. Save changes now.
All right. Cool.
left the alchemy jug on the couch beside the table. That way, it can be used as soon as the call out comes.
All right.
I will be up in my spot. Tell me when I need to make my perception.
Yep. And unless you want weird deformed angel baby.
I did see the weird deformed angel baby. I'm not gonna lie, but no, I'm good with this one.
All right. Any other last minute early morning preparations?
I'm going to need a token for a face spirit. You don't need to put them on the map yet, but I'm giving a heads up. You will probably want it, so you're not scrambling for it later.
Cool. Give me a second here.
And we have the booth set up just inside the door.
again. F-E-A? F-E-Y?
Yes, F-E-Y.
And we do have the booth set up just inside the door, right?
I don't know where y'all put it.
That would be my suggestion.
I'm not planning on taking it, so I don't necessarily care.
We're just going to get it out on the field so I don't have to deal with it. There you go.
Where?
To your character's left.
Okay, it's in the tree. Okay, I see it.
Right there.
Cool.
And it is now controllable by you. Make sure you can move it.
Yep, we're good.
Awesome. All right, where'd y'all put the drugs?
The booth is just inside the door.
All right. Here's how this is going to work. Your perception check is going to determine how much of a heads up you get.
Well, I'm being assisted by Burb.
By Burb. All right, make that roll with advantage.
All right, baby. Perception. 24. That could have been... Wait, I think I have something for perception, which I think it just gives me advantage anyway, so that would be a +1, if I'm correct on that.
See if you already have advantage.
Wisdom perceptions or intelligence investigation checks, if you are moving no more than half your speed, advantage.
Cool, then it's a +1. So you get 25. That's pretty big. He's not small. He's not being sneaky. You see it on the horizon. You imagine you have about 3 minutes before it's here.
I going to on the way. I see it. Approximately 3 minutes. I'm gonna
My
start.
bird goes. My bird goes. Ah! I pass it to the rest of the group.
And I'm going to full speed action bonus action, movement to get down. How
Mhm.
long does that take?
Are you flying?
I already set up grapple points and ropes the day before.
Okay, you're
Remember?
about 100 foot up. What's your move speed?
Move speed is 30, so 90 total. Plus, I set it up intentionally
Yeah.
to have drop points, so I could because I can.
Well,
take
you get to
longer
use
falls.
your regular move speed and not have to make rolls to climb down.
Plus, like I said, added in drop points because I can take a longer fall than most people.
So you make it down and like basically to the base of the tree by the end of your first turn, which is only 6 seconds. You're gonna make it there with plenty of time. You have like 3 minutes. Anybody else?
I'm gonna. I would imagine we talked about this beforehand. Magir's owl should stay in the air and like let us know whenever it's within like 30 seconds of showing up, because you can just like
Because we've already pointed it out. So
Yes.
That's okay. As long as Magir's cool with it, go for it.
That's fine.
when it gets,
I'm going
Alright.
to cast Summon Fae.
Right. Concentration up to an hour. Excuse me. Call forth a face spirit manifested in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. This corporeal form uses the face spirit stat block. When you cast the spell, choose a spirit mood. What are you using?
I am going to use a level 5.
Yes, but fuming, mirthful, or tricksy.
Oh, gotcha. That is going to be mirthful.
Gotcha. You got mirthful. Blah 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 blah. Make sure you use those traits. Disappears if it drops within 10 feet. Within if it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. The creature is an ally to you and your companions in combat. The creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands. No reaction by you required. If you don't issue any, it takes a dodge action and uses its move to avoid danger. When the spell is cast at 4th level or higher, use the higher level wherever the spell's level appears in the stat block. You get better stats. Sweet. Goes on your turn. We're going to go ahead and get initiative out of the way. So we have it in.
Okay. I want to say
Yeah.
before it gets here, I was going to summon a fiend.
Go for it.
and I also have some things to do right before it gets here. I want to time it to where I'm finishing up right as it's about to arrive.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yeah, go ahead and get your initiatives in so we just have them out of the way. Also, based off of your perception and the fact that the owl is still up there, it is not alone. Its minions are with it.
How many?
Same amount as last time.
I passed that information on. It's not company, same as the last time. 4 of them.
And Brant, am I good to go ahead and give you the list of things I want to line up for just before he arrives?
Yep, give me a minute. Still doing the thing.
And if anybody else wants to take a booth just before he arrives.
I'm not taking a booth, but I'm going to, whenever the owl lets us know that it's within, super close to getting there. When I judge it's within about 6 seconds from showing up, I'm going to hold my action to cast a spell.
Yep.
Oh, fun fact, because this was mentioned last time. The fake creature that I summoned does speak Sylvan.
Oh, nice. Ray, here's your little fiend dude. You should be able to move him.
Sweet. Okay.
It also speaks all the languages I do, so that's kind of neat.
Nice. All right. Jacob, what are you doing to prep?
All right. These are the 3 things I have. I have a spell, I want to pop out my wings and then take a boof all right before it shows up.
Okay, Boof is in action.
So I want to do 3 moves right before it. 3
Yep.
actions, essentially.
Gotcha. Anybody else? Y'all passing the hookah or just one person taking the Boof?
And I'm standing
I'm
right
taking
next
it.
to Alara.
Sweet. It lasts 8 minutes or 8 hours. So whenever you guys want to hit it, hit it. And we will put the marker on the folks that have it, and you get to make con saves.
Shall we make those now?
If you're hitting it, go ahead and make your con save, whether you're hitting it now.
Also,
or
I forgot also apply poison, which should be like a bonus, right? I can fit in there.
Yeah, I believe so.
Alara, how much is your bonus? +6. Nice. 23.
So you said +6, right? Okay.
Off to a good start here,
Kedrin?
guys. Off to a real good
Hey.
start.
I so before anything's announced, I'm gonna look over at Kedrin and divinate the future because he looks like he's gonna like huff it just really poorly, and he's gonna take a 17.
Give me port and die real quick. 1, have you re-rolled them for the day?
No,
And
he's not.
2,
Yes, they were rolled earlier by
Okay.
Kristen for me. So
And
it's
then-
a 16.
Mm,
16
right,
or
we
17.
just long
That
rested,
was
so
the
you should have
previous
new
day.
ones. Yeah. Also, secondly, I'm pretty sure port and die have to be done before the roll, whereas luck can be done after the roll, but before it's announced.
15, 15, and 16. Nice.
Let's see, divination wizard.
11,
Yeah.
17.
All right, you must choose to do so before the roll.
That's after the roll. Sucks to be you, Kedrin.
Either I
Lucky,
can-
though, I think you can have him roll it again with a luck point.
Oh wait, can I use a luck point on someone?
Yeah. If let's see, you can also spend 1 luck point. Oh no, that's when an attack roll is made against you. You get 3 luck points whenever you make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. You can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20. You can choose to spend 1 of your luck points after the roll of the die before the outcome is determined. You choose. You can also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you. Never mind. Nope.
However, I want to try something really stupid because this is kind of funny. Let me just drop this in the chat real quick. So,
Casting time. 1 reaction when you take when a creature you see within 60 feet of you succeeds an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So you're going to distract one person,
And
make
it
them
only gets
re-roll.
It's advantage on its next roll. So you would have had to do that
Yeah,
before.
yeah, that's on the next roll. Sorry.
is it on the next roll?
Yep.
Dang it, because that was going to be really funny if I was going to be able to actually use that.
All right, so Ray
I-
used his advantage, his inspiration
Yeah, I
as
got-
well.
Wait, my inspiration?
You rolled a d6 on top of your Constitution.
No, I
D10.
rolled a D10.
Yeah, what was the d10 for?
My what's it called? Hang on, let me get to it. Dark One's own luck.
Ah,
I can
gotcha.
add a D10. Can I
Gotcha.
use my inspiration as well?
Yeah, if you want to, you can stack it all.
All right. What is the inspiration?
That should be a d8. That's why I was asking, because I was like, that's too big. Jacob got a
Got
d10 earlier because he got his boofed up for doing extra good things after already having an advantage.
I got a 24.
No,
27?
You got 28.
28
Oh,
You
28.
have 7 plus 6 plus 5 is 28. Or
plus
18.
Ilara's 6.
18 plus Alara's 6.
Yeah,
So
so
24.
24.
Yeah.
So you got a 24. McGear got a 20-something. Ilara got a 20-something because of their... Or no, Ilara's is already baked in. Yeah, her plus is already baked in. So 17, 23, natural 1.
Mamma mia.
Boys, what happens when you natural 1 on taking drugs?
unconsciousness.
You do the whole thing.
I don't know. I don't do drugs.
Have you ever seen the scene where like you have The
Maximum
Rock Johnson?
dosage is all of it.
He's like jackpot. He pulls it. No, it's not The Rock Johnson. It's the guy that just does. You can't see him. John Cena. Yeah, he's like jackpot. So the other guy like eats the mushrooms. He's like, whoa, no, it's like the world's like most crazy psychedelic. You know what? Fine, we're in this together. And just like eats it, and then they just trip. Yeah, that's Kedron right now.
Kedron overdoses a little bit. Kedron, you fall unconscious.
Hey, good thing there's, even if I was unconscious, I could remove it from myself, but there's at least 2 other people that can remove this poison from me.
Starts foaming at the mouth a little bit and completely falls unconscious as this man who has never taken any drugs before in his life takes this thing and pulls a fat rip, passes it around, and then you see him wobble and then just plunk. Kedron's now unconscious. And it is getting very close to time for this guy to be here.
Alara, you
This
got that?
one turn before he's here.
Or if you could remove some poison from me, I wouldn't complain.
You're unconscious. You can't talk.
I just look at him.
Alara, you
Huh.
got that?
Yes, he's right next to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend 5 points and pick him up.
Okay. You do not have the benefits of the boof, but hey, you're no longer OD'd on the ground.
You can always try again.
Yeah, what's the odds of getting a second nat
Yeah,
one?
What's the top?
You do have one more. No. So it was enough for everybody to try to have enough to boof it, but he just OD'd, which means he took too much. So he took Iron Cloak's portion.
That's all right. Iron Cloak didn't want it.
Yeah, that's why I made him take Iron Cloak's portion.
Oh,
'cause he
I
didn't
clicked
want it.
I clicked the wrong spell. It's not going to help with all of it, but I did click the wrong spell. I meant to click the one right above it.
What spell?
Um,
Divine Favor?
I didn't mean to do Divine Favor. I meant to do Heroism, which would help me with the fear, because I am afraid of dragons.
Heroism. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery until the spell ends. Creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. The start of each of its turns.
I would like to not be that guy, but I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if you went unconscious because you OD'd, you probably dropped concentration.
Yeah.
Well, if I have a
Yeah.
second, I'll spin another spell slot then. But
You have one turn. Whatever you're doing, this is final preparations. This is your final turn before it
I'll
shows up. So if you want
recast
to
it
hold
then.
spells or attacks or anything else, now is the time to
All right.
verbalize that.
I already stated earlier. I am holding a spell.
What are you holding?
I am.
And what is your
holding
trigger?
Contagion.
And what is your trigger?
When it enters the area, which let me measure this, is yes, the edge of the map is within 60 feet of me. So when it enters,
Sweet
the
Ray, you
map,
need to make sure you're within your movement range from wherever you started to wherever you're moving for the turn.
Yep.
As long as you're doing that, that's fine. Okay. So whenever it enters, you're doing what?
I am casting Contagion.
Outstanding. Can you drop that in the chat? I just want to see what it does.
I don't have any effects on
I
it, do
would-
I?
If you're cool with it, right? I'd much rather roleplay what happens to it if the attack roll lands once it enters the.
Sure. Why
All
not?
right.
This is
As
fun.
of right now, I don't have any effects on me, right?
No.
We did. I'll clear those then.
And
You
he
wake
dies.
up.
Crap, did not. No,
And
okay.
after I shouted, you guys spread more oil, right?
Yes, that's what we did when you were coming down the tree. That it was shown.
Yeah.
down.
All right. So is everyone where they want to be? We're going to go down the line. Kedron, you woke up and you moved a bit. Are you holding anything?
If
Actually,
anything gets within
where
my
are you in line between Ilara? I don't have Ilara's initiative.
I don't have mine. I rolled it. It was I don't remember what it was.
Initiative for Alara was 10.
Sweet. Ilara goes after you in initiative, so on that last turn, you would have been unconscious during your turn, and then Ilara would have picked you up on her turn.
all right.
So we're gonna go down the list to make sure everybody gets their last turn in. Iron Cloak, you're holding your spell to cast Contagion when it breaks through the plane of wherever it starts. Kadrin, you're waking up. You are currently prone. Ilara, you would have had to spend your turn to revive him.
Yep.
Magir,
I am holding Scorching Ray at level 2.
gotcha. Ray,
Could I move here and hold Eldritch Blast? I got 240 feet on it.
yep, sure can.
Actually, real quick, I'm going to have my Guardian of Faith move to here, and then specifically when it starts to descend, when it enters the map and starts to descend, that is when it will trigger when my spell's going to go off.
Gotcha. And with that, it begins.
Cool.
Hold on. Let me. Go to the GM's layer and token. 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 All right. Needs to be on the map. Okay. As these, and he needs to be there. Okay. As these begin descending from the sky down towards you, as soon as it breaks that plane of is close enough for your spell to go off, Father Ironcloak.
All right, man, I really need this attack roll to land.
All right, cool. You're going to get at least a 16 plus your modifiers.
All right, so we're gonna roll this, right? Or I mean, sorry.
You get it. Yep.
Hold up, I didn't mean to roll it. So it's 16 plus my. Don't read it. Nobody read it, please and thank you. I messed up. It's a wisdom, so it is.
There we go. I hit it.
Awesome, thank you. Wisdom is +5, so it's like a 21 to hit. Or actually, yes, it's a 21 to hit.
Let me see.
I believe it's 16 plus
yes.
my cast modifier, which I believe is 21. Or is it my spell attack bonus? Is that what I get added to it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 26 to hit.
Nice. What did I roll for an 18 for? I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, that hits.
All right. So as this thing like flies into the clearing and starts to descend, it's been jabbering for decades, years, decades,
Probably.
whatever. All that it kind of gets to your brain, and it starts to get a little foggy, right? And its eyes start to glass over as it gets a good old application of blinding sickness, and it is blinded and has disadvantage on wisdom checks and wisdom saving throws. It can make a save on its turn using its action, and whether it has to save 3 times to remove the effects, and whether it saves or not, it cannot use its action to do anything else on its turn.
Ooh, very nice.
That is very nice.
I'm gonna open that back up so I can read it now because I want to see this thing. Your touch inflicts disease. Obviously, it's more than touch because you're you.
I am me.
Interesting. That is a 5th level spell.
Yes. It is.
Oh, nice. All right. As it comes flying down, you see its eyes glass over as Father Ironcloak reaches his hand out, the spectral hand shooting forward off of his gauntlets, slapping this thing straight in the face as it plows down towards the earth. Hey, what's the range on the other held spells?
240
And Magir?
for me.
Magir, you're muted.
120.
Cool. Go ahead and make whatever rolls you need to make for those.
Can I have mine hit the creature before it hits the ground? Because it's going to be really funny if I succeed.
Sure.
So that's a 27 to hit.
I see.
And
25.
yeah. That's only. Why is that only 6 fire damage? 'Cause my dice don't say that. My dice say 7.
Rolling 2d6, 1 plus 5.
1 plus 5?
Oh,
You got a 1 and a 5 on your d6s.
Oh, interesting. All right, so that should be 8 damage total then, because my wand of the lesser war mage
Gives a +2 to all damages.
plus 1 to every damage. There's 2 instances of damage there.
because Scorching Ray is 2 separate bolts, kind of like
That should be 3. Scorching
Should be
Ray,
3.
Evocation 2. You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at a target within range. You can hurl them at once,
so did-
target, or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray.
Okay, so it's 6 for the first ray, which would be
Yeah, okay, so you need
7.
to roll it 2 more times
And
to see if
Okay.
they hit.
quick question with Eldritch Blast. Do I roll for each blob to hit or just the damage?
With Eldritch Blast, it's each bolt.
Okay, so I got to roll a 2 hit for each bolt?
Correct.
Okay.
All
I
right.
feel lucky on the 3rd hit.
Yeah, who are you close to? Kind of in line there.
no, he luckied. with a
Okay.
12.
For a 12 instead.
Yes.
Oh,
All right. Let's go down the line here. 28 hits for 6 fire damage. 25 hits
it's
for however much damage that's going
7.
to be. But
It's
we're gonna
7
there.
for the first one because it's +1 with the one.
Oh, yeah, so 7 damage.
8
Um,
damage because it's 1 damage per hit.
For your first one, that's 7 damage because it hits once. 2d6 per bolt, and
Right.
that's 1 hit.
Right.
So 7
Right,
damage. 17 misses. Nat 1
Is a 12, not a nat 1.
is a 12. That's right. He did lucky it. Both of those miss. So the first one slams into it, and then it kind of pings off the scales. The other two. Ray.
Yep, I still need to roll damage real fast.
Yep. Take them one at a time. Roll your damage for your first one.
And yes, this is all hitting him.
Okay, cool.
Because I
6.
It's not his turn. It is now my fate. Oh wait, these are held actions, right?
Yes, these are held actions.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay, there's your first hit. Here, now roll for your crit.
Alright. And
So
then my
that
last one.
is 5 makes 10 makes 14. Okay.
And now,
+6 is 20,
because-
+9 is 29 total so far.
because this hit, I'm activating my special Hurl Through Hell. When I hit a creature with an attack, you can use this feature to instantly transport the target through lower planes. At the end of your next turn, the target returns to the space it previously occupied or nearest unoccupied space. If the target is not a fiend, it takes 10d10 psychic damage.
So
Which
you
is in
save for
fact
that?
not a fiend because we
you
have.
specifically said it wasn't.
Congratulations, you played yourself, Bryant.
Wow, there's not even a save for that.
Nope.
That's brutal. All right.
Oh, also, wait, hold up. I get to roll a d8 because it took a melee spell attack from me, so it takes 4 points of lightning damage.
Noted. All right, and it disappears as it goes.
And what's that damage on that? Could you roll that
It-
damage?
It's a total of 29 damage from the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
And then he
No,
we'll roll
no.
the 10, we'll do the 10d10 psychic when it comes back.
Okay.
Should be at the end
Wait,
of your
is-
next turn.
It's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
I look around. I can't believe that worked. I thought the demon was just
Bro-
pulling my leg.
Bro just played an Uno skip card on this dude.
You killed it.
Huh.
All right. That is all of the held actions. We're going into initiative. Cockatrice turn.
So you're not
Question.
informing us that it's going to come back?
Do we,
I don't know how this works. I don't trust the where I got the spell from.
What's the question?
since it is gone, do we notice anything with the creatures changing, or are they still, like, super confused?
They seem to kind of stop jabbering so much, but they're angry and you're here. 10, 15,
Ooh,
20.
hey, hold up. Wait a
He
second.
moved.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
You entered within 10 feet of my Guardian of Faith.
I did.
Alright, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
21.
No, that beats it. Okay. So you take 10 points of radiant damage.
Nice. Sorry there. 15, 20.
And moved across the table, which is oiled.
Yep.
So we have it greased.
Has its little feetsies. Well, it's flying.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's got
okay.
flyby.
And it's going to attack Magir because it's the closest one. Alright. Okay, cool. Well, if it'll hurry up and load. How about a 21? Magir, you muted.
I'm going to reaction cast shield from one of the charges from my shield ring.
Oh, nice. All right. And then it makes 2 attacks with its talons. You what?
I don't want to be a guy. But
He does use your reaction to use your
No.
held spell.
no. But didn't everybody who just cast spells hit the hookah before they cast them?
They did, but even with the -1s, they still
Right,
hit
but
hit.
don't they have to roll for the wild magic table?
They do.
So their spells still go off, but they roll.
Well, it's to see if the spells go off, or they roll, or if the wild magic happens instead.
Well, it's too late now because they already hit and we calculated damage unless you want to rewind it.
It's only
That's
2
almost fair.
spells. It's only 2 spells. There's a lot of damage instances, but only 2 spells. Each of you give me a con save real quick. Magir's fine. Ray, give me a con save. 14. All right, no, it's fine.
Darn.
Right. Magir, you cannot use shield because it has not come back around to your turn, and you used your reaction to release your held spell.
Reaction counts as a.
I thought you used your action from the previous turn to hold it, and then it casts because you lose your action and the spell slot.
No, the reaction is to release it. That is in the rules.
Alright. When you ready a spell, you cast as normal, but hold its energy. You release your reaction when the trigger occurs. So you cannot use shield. So the 21 stands.
Anyone does it.
Alright, in which case you will take 14. Just says damage, but it's a piercing bite. I think it's piercing damage. 14 piercing damage.
All right.
And then you need to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Also make a Constitution saving throw after that, nice, to keep concentration on your Fae.
What do I have to beat for holding concentration?
Concentration is always a 10.
Oh, cool. Well,
10
with Alara,
or half as much as of damage.
Right, or half as much damage as adult, whichever is higher, and 10 is higher. Anyway, as you were saying,
no, nothing. So I'm good.
you rolled an 8.
I'm next to Alara.
You are 15 feet away from Alara.
Isn't it within 15 feet?
It's 10 feet.
10 feet.
Oh, what?
I thought it was.
It's not, it's 10.
It is 10?
It's either 5 or 10. I can't remember if that leveled up this last time.
Yeah.
So is it at like
Well-
15th level that she gets 15 feet?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
15.
I think it's 3.
It's 10 feet at the moment.
Well, at 18, I was talking about it.
Oh, because I was trying to be within her range and stuff. Well, that sucks.
No, you have to be like hugging me if you want my bonuses.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
they can only be like one square between you at the
Yeah.
longest.
So, are
Alright.
you doing anything before I announce what happens?
Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, I can't reaction cast. You already announced the roll.
I haven't announced the outcome.
Oh, for the Constitution save. Okay, yeah, I'll just roll lucky for that then.
Go for it.
Gotta scroll back up to Constitution.
Wow.
Why can't I be Alara?
Right. So
You know what? I'm gonna burn that last lucky point. Let's just
Go for it.
let's just hope and dream, because I really need this Fae.
26.
Hey! Burning all of your luck points, you manage to keep a hold of the Fae. You feel that connection slipping, and you just double down and just latch onto that. As this will go then 5, 10, 15, and get to there. Other cockatrice will go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, wow. Hold up.
Yep, do it.
You can do it. Dexterity saving throw.
That's right. Dexterity saving throw. 14.
That's a fail. It's going to take 20 points of radiant damage.
All right. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Get to Alara. Attack. 23 to hit.
It's
9 points of piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw. Alfredo sauce.
Ooh, I like Alfredo sauce.
I made it homemade too. Yeah, she's fine. By the way, these things, super good. They're like Sour Patch Kids, but instead of being dusted with like normal sour dust, it's tahini. Really good. Yeah, you can have one. Okay.
Yeah, she
Violet
loves
likes
them.
them too.
No,
She
no,
does.
She loves them.
Cool. Got it.
so
All right. Sorry. She's fine with that. Takes 9 points of piercing damage, and then the other 2 attacks. That is a natural 20.
Is it?
Yeah, unless you're going to do something about it.
I'm not. I would love to.
And a 12. Imagine the 12 doesn't do much.
well, is this one the natural 20s?
No, this one. The cockatrice.
Oh,
All right, let's see.
It's within range. I just don't have a reaction to use it.
I realized that I was muted. That natural 20 is actually a 15.
And how that? How?
Important.
It's after the roll. So natural 20, and let's see. 5, 10, 16, 19 doubled to 38 plus 4 makes 42 points of damage. Elara takes 42 points of slashing damage. 5, 10. Elara, you do get an attack of opportunity. You guys are muted again.
I think has 50 movement.
Yes, I will take that attack of opportunity.
Oh, wait, no, it has flyby. Never mind.
This thing has 50 movement.
Guys, I can't hear.
60?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. And with the end of the cockatrice turn, we will then go to Father Ironcloak.
Oh, bother. What to do, what to do, what to do. Well, Father Ironcloak's going to move 5 feet to here. And that's a nice group of eye drakes you got there. Would be a shame if somebody did something to them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, sure would be a bummer if I cast Shatter between the two of them.
Hey, what kind of save?
That is going to be a Constitution saving throw.
Can you guess what I rolled?
What'd you roll?
What do you think I rolled?
I don't know. You tell me.
A 13 and a natural 1.
That's awesome. Because guess what? I get to decide after I've done everything on whether or not I use Channel Divinity, which I will. So I'll max the damage on that, which is going to be 8, 16, 24 plus.
So 24 is your dice.
Well, no, it's 5d8. It's 5d8. So it's 40. Is
Right?
total damage.
Is the dice? Okay, so
Well,
40.
No. But I'm maxing the damage. It's 5d8 max, so they're taking 40 damage unless they save and like it doubles, which would then be 80 thunder damage.
Well, that's what I was saying. So he takes one takes 80.
And
'Cause
one
the
takes
natural one on
40.
the save.
Yes. This one's looking real rough. Just and it undulates and one of its eyes like starts to leak and its wings are kind of tattered. This one's not looking great, but he's didn't take nearly as much of a hit as the other one did.
Cool. And then I'm gonna this guy is going to move to here. And then I am moving back to there. And that will be my turn.
All right.
Also, the angel is flying, if that matters.
Okay, cool. Kedrin.
Right, I have my wings out.
Yep.
I'm going to insightful fighting on this dude.
Yep.
Right. Insight.
Right, and roll a deception. That's right. Good luck. All right, let me put it this way. You literally can't roll lower. He rolled a 4.
Yeah.
So
Since
unless
I
you're
have,
nat 1, he's going to be fine.
since I have my wings out, I can ignore the slippery table. I'm going to get to there. And I'm going to make a pokey poke at him
Go for it.
with my crystal short sword, which is poisoned.
Ooh, very nice. This will use your poison off of it.
I have more charges.
A 20 to hit will indeed hit.
All right, let me pull up that. I have it pulled up here. It needs to make a DC 19. Oh, also, keep in mind, I have my wings out, so that is an additional 14 points of radiant. And then have him make a
Just a
DC.
flat 14? Jeez, where'd you get all that damage from?
My wings. I add radiant damage equal to my level when I have my wings
Nice.
out.
All right.
DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
So nothing?
So nothing.
Darn it, because it was going to be 12d6 poison.
No, sorry, natural 20.
Um,
Which is the only way for him to pass that con save, I just want to point out.
Also, I missed a trigger. Because when my dude moves by, he's then within 10 feet of my guy again, so he would have to make a dex saving throw or take 20 radiant damage.
Why? I have my... I don't know what is going on. I have my thing set in my settings to roll 5d6 for sneak attack, but it only rolled 3. I'm going to roll those now.
Each weapon has to be redone.
What?
You build the sneak attack into the weapon.
Oh. I thought I had it... I'll just roll 2 more then.
Did it beat a 18 on his dex save?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, then it takes 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay. All right, 11, 21 plus 5, so 26. Okay.
Plus 14.
Also, Kedron, I'd like you to put my 120 damage and one attack into the book of cool numbers and stuff.
Well, that was multi-target, so it's still under your other one.
Right, but I still have first and second place then.
I was only keeping track of first, but...
All right, anything else on your turn, Kedron?
And then... I already used bonus action for Insightful, so... I was going to use my ring, but never mind.
Sweet. Ilara!
Alright, you're on. How high up are they?
They're like just kind of skimming the ground.
Alright, so you got one near me, you got one in front of Ketcher.
The one near you moved away.
Who's here? Alright, so that's the one by Ketcher.
Table is difficult terrain. It is doused in oil. Just keep that in mind for movement.
You just vault over it and slide across like a nice shiny car.
It is
Or
difficult terrain,
she's a small girl. She could also slide under, probably.
but she has plenty of movement, even with difficult terrain, to get to where you're trying to go.
Since she's not the one moving, I will suggest this. But she has enough movement. If she wanted, she could flank with me.
Violet.
But that is the only reason I mention it is because she's not the one actively moving herself right now.
You said that she has enough movement to get on the other side?
I think so, doesn't she? She has like over
How much
40.
movement does she have?
45? How much movement do you have?
40. Well, that's not created. I can't see it.
It's over 40. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Even if it's 40, she could.
Remember, she has 2 slots of difficult terrain to go through.
Yeah, I took that into account.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25. No, never mind. I miscalculated. Yeah, never mind. I was off by 1.
Okay, I've rolled my attacks.
Okay.
She's
From the top.
Got a natural 20.
24 hits. Natural 20 definitely hits. 21 hits. Yes, all 3 hit. Okay. Yes. All right, and then that's gonna be.
Oh, Ailey, let go. No, sir.
Okay, so that's 12, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24. Does the 21 hit?
Yeah, 21 hits.
27, 38, plus...
The second 12 is a critical, so that's 24.
Okay, so 38, 48, 58, 68, 70, 80, 87.
And she tossed smites on all of them.
Yeah.
So the second smite is also.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
we took that. I literally just said that.
Okay.
So 87
So
total.
Ilara comes up and just both axes swings for the fences, takes it straight in the neck, whips one axe out, scissors it straight across, and just takes the head clean off of this thing as it falls to the ground.
Doesn't run in a circle before collapsing?
A little bit, but not enough to mechanically matter. Ilara, you killed it. Good job. All right, she has -1s on those. They all still hit, even with -1s, so it's fine. Anything else on your turn? Magir, you're up.
All right, cool. I am going to target this one, and I am going to do a fire. Do I want to do it? Yeah, we'll do firebolt on this one.
Roll that con save first,
Why con save?
because you're high.
Oh yes. Do con save.
You're fine. Firebolt goes through.
Cool. Now my Fae is going to come over here and attack. And let me double check the stat block so I can make sure I roll this correctly. That is 2 attacks with a +10 to hit. So
I'd just like to point
That's
out that, as with any save, you can choose to fail. Ray, I know you really, really want to.
No. It's something else. Once it's my turn, I'll tell you.
All right, what's the Fae doing again?
it's attacking twice. Both of these are +10 to hit. So 20 to hit and 28 to hit.
Yeah, those hit.
All right. So now to recalculate the damage on this, because that damage is 1d6 plus 3 plus the spell level piercing damage, which I don't know how that works, but that was how the spell is described.
What level did you cast your spell at?
5.
Okay, so then it's going to be +5. So it's, what was the formula?
So 1d6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 1d6 force damage.
Because the first bit is piercing and the last bit's force.
Okay, so roll your 2 die, and then add the...
So that's +8 to the 2d6.
Yeah.
So
Technically, your pluses go to your first d6 that you roll, but in this case, it doesn't matter. All right, 2 plus 1 plus 8.
So that's 11 damage. So now it triggers correction. Now it's going to use its bonus action to Misty Step over to. That's a good question. Where do I want to go? We're gonna teleport back into the trees, and that will trigger Mirthful, which is so much fun.
Cool. What does it do?
The Fae can force one creature it can see within 10 feet of it, so I need to make sure that I teleport it correctly. Did I teleport correctly?
That's 20 feet away.
20 feet. All right, so I need to just go 10 feet, not 20 feet. Where's the little movement thing? So it's going to teleport out of range. And so Mirthful You can force one creature you can see within 10 feet to make a Wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC, which is 17. And unless the save succeeds, the target is charmed by you and the Fae for 1 minute or until the target takes any damage.
All right, let's see what the charmed condition has for me.
Which is why I was really excited about the Jabberwock having disadvantage on Wisdom saves.
My bad.
Okay, so it can't attack the charmer, or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check that interacts with social creature. Cool. Hey, that's a magical ability. Do me a favor. Roll in the wild. Oh, it's not high. Never mind.
And it's a Fae creature, so meh.
Brian just wants to use the wild
Well, it was the
magic table. You
Fae's
see how much-
ability, and it was a magical effect, not a spell.
but
effect-
the Fae's
It's
magical-
not high anyway, so it's fine. All right, cool. You have done that. Anything else on your turn?
It's going to use the rest of its movement to go back into the trees.
Cool. Ray, you're up.
Okay. So, question for the DM, because I kind of like this idea. I'd mentioned that I was given this, that special ability for my spell by a demon, so I don't know how well I can trust it. He did explain the details for it, but also I'm high right now. Should I roll a recall, some sort of recall knowledge for this? To see if
Sure,
I can
give me an
remember
Arcana check.
it. Okay. Oh, balls.
Oh yeah, he's coming back.
Okay. I'll play into that. But yeah, I will stay right where I'm at. And I'm going to... Eldritch Blast can hit more than one target, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to tag each of these guys.
You can attempt to cast Eldritch Blast. Give me a con save.
Dang. Dice really want me to do this, I guess. Okay.
18.
Let's see.
All right, roll your attacks
All right.
on the first guy.
Yep. First one. Let me
Are you doing the cockatrice first?
No, I'm doing the
Hydra.
He did.
I'm-
Yeah, when he designated, he did this order.
All right.
All right. First one.
19.
That'll hit.
For 8 points of damage. And its movement is reduced by 10.
Sweet. Second one.
26.
26. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And same thing, movement reduced by 10.
Yep.
Last one,
18.
19.
18 also hits.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dang. 13 damage. And
Yeah.
also movement reduced.
Yep.
And after that, I'm going to tell my demon to move. And then be like, guys, I feel like... Oh, that thing's not dead. It's coming back. It's coming back. As long as this demon didn't lie. And that's the end of my turn.
Cool.
On to my creature's turn.
Hold on. End of your turn. Give me a second.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll 10d10 for me.
Alright, well. Here's 5. And then here's 5.
58.
Wow. Cool.
Is it still under the contagion effect?
I don't
Nothing
think
changed.
contagion went away.
No, it,
'Cause
it
how long
makes
is
a s-
contagion?
It makes a save on its turn.
Yeah. Is
And it has to-
contagion concentration, by the way?
It is not. It's a one-time cast, and it makes a save and has to succeed 3 saves for it to go away.
It lasts 7 days otherwise.
Yeah.
7 days. Yep, and that's my demon's turn.
All right. Hydrake's turn. I'm gonna end the top of initiative. All right. Let's see.
Wait, did the cockatrice that I hit with the Fae get charmed?
Yeah, he's charmed. What's his speed? Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's see what you get hit with. Oh, nice. Hey, make a con save, Father Ironcloak, and it's not against poison.
Okay.
As one of the eyes shoots a beam towards you.
Well, that's actually going to be a
Well, it's blinded right now, is it? Oh no, the other thing.
No,
right.
the other thing's blinded.
15.
15. You barely pull through. You feel your body start to lock up, and you're able to force your muscles back into movement. Whew! That was close. You almost got paralyzed. Oh, I'm not paralyzed, but anyways.
Hey, I know that song.
All right, and then it's gonna kind of come over to here. You can get to right there. Hey, Ray, let's see what it hits you with. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy, I know how great I am at these.
6. Cool. I'm missing a d6. Hold on a second. I gotta grab another die.
That don't sound good. Oh crap! I have to remember that for next time.
That moment when your DM has to get up from the table to go grab more dice. Alright, let's see. 10, 18, 21. You take 21 points of fire damage as it rolled pretty low.
Okay.
Alright, and that's that thing's turn. We would be back up to the top of initiative, but it is already 8:15. So we'll end it here. I will not be here next week. Big all hands thing going on. The original plan was for Jacob to take over for Starfinder. Here's a question I posed to the group since we're in the middle of a boss fight. Do you want to finish the boss fight before we move into Starfinder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what we'll do, not next week, because I won't be here. If you guys want to start Starfinder and we come back to the boss fight, whatever, that week, I won't be here. What we'll do is we will, the following week, jump in, run the boss fight until it's done. If there's still plenty of time, we can jump over to Starfinder. Because I don't foresee this fight going on for very much longer at this rate. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then, with that being said, I will not see you all next week. If you guys choose to do stuff next week, that's whatever. I will not be here. Instead, I will see you in 2 weeks' time. And until then, Deus Vault.